Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Stanley Malloy, and I'm the Dean of the College of Sciences. First, let me welcome the families, spouses, children, loved ones, and friends of our graduates to this evening's ceremony. Without your continuous support, the path taken by today's graduates would have been much more difficult. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, I congratulate graduates of the College of Sciences. I now ask you to please rise as the Navy ROTC Color Guard presents the colors. Then remain standing for the singing of our national anthem led by Tom Vindafredo from the School of Theater, Television, and Film.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. This is a very exciting time to be graduating with the degree in the sciences. Many of the things that you've learned in college had not even been discovered 10 years ago. These new discoveries give you the tools to solve complicated problems that were previously intractable. Solving these problems will demand integration of all of the disciplines and sciences that are represented in our college. For example, something that we take for granted, like this little computer that you guys call a cell phone. The development and the applications of this demand integration of every one of the disciplines represented in our college. And that interdisciplinary cooperative effort is changing the very way we do science. For example, you can use a cell phone to predict epidemics in remote parts of the world, to change human behavior, and even to monitor our own personal health. But to do so really demands cooperation and integration between the many different disciplines represented by all of your degrees. These rapid changes mean that as happy as you are to be finished with your degrees, your learning has only just begun. Science is changing so rapidly that, as the famous American statesman Will Rogers once said, even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Your degree is a stepping stone to many, many exciting opportunities ahead of you. Discoveries waiting to be discovered, inventions waiting to be invented, and lives waiting to be changed. Go out there and make the world a better place. But while you're doing it, don't forget where you came from, and please remember us. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know about the great successes in your future careers. We are very, very proud of you and all of your accomplishments. Congratulations on your wonderful achievements. I now present to you the Provost of San Diego State University, Dr. Nancy A. Marlin.
Thank you, Dean Beloy. I am pleased to introduce the following colleagues and guests seated on the platform. As each individual is called, I ask that they stand and remain standing, and that your applause be withheld until all names have been read. Ms. Roberta Achtenberg, trustee of the California State University, and a relative of a graduate today. Kathy Atkins, Associate Dean. Patrick Pappin, Associate Dean. Estrelita Martin, Assistant Dean. Professor Jeremy Arose, Department of Astronomy. Professor Anka Segal, Department of Biology. Professor William Tong, Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Professor Leland Beck, Department of Computer Science. Professor David Kimbrough, Department of Geological Science. Professor Richard Levine, Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Professor Usha Sinha, Department of Physics. Professor George Mott, Department of Psychology. Professor Elizabeth Klonoff, Doctoral Program in Clinical Psychology. Professor Jose Castillo, Computational Sciences Program. Professor Matthew Ron, Environmental Sciences Program. Professor Vara Mars Balafar, Bioinformatics and Medical Informatics Program. Dr. Radmila Prislin, Associate Dean, Graduate Affairs. Dr. William Snavely, Chair of the University Senate. Mr. Robert Raines, Alumni Association Representative. And our singer, Mr. Tom Vendafredo, who just graduated today with his Master's of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. Please join me in welcoming them. You may be seated. And finally, it is my honor and privilege to introduce the President of San Diego State University, Dr. Elliot Hirschman.
Good evening and welcome. It's my great pleasure to join our entire community in congratulating our graduates. I also wish to acknowledge the effort and support of family members and friends who've helped our graduates reach tonight's milestone. Congratulations also go to our dedicated faculty and staff members who have supported and mentored our students. Today is a special milestone. Reaching this milestone has required substantial personal sacrifice, and in this process, you've grown personally, professionally, and intellectually. For all of these reasons, we pay tribute to you tonight. In academic tradition, graduation is referred to as commencement. Thus, today is a beginning as well as an ending. Today, you join the proud tradition of San Diego State University alumni. This tradition is first and foremost a tradition of leadership and service. Our alumni serve our region and our nation by creating and building businesses, teaching the next generation, making scientific and creative contributions, advancing professions, and serving the government and their communities. In all of these fields, our alumni are innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. Now, as our society faces important challenges, it's your turn to lead and serve. We are certain that the hard work, perseverance, and intelligence that has helped you succeed here will ensure your future success and that of our entire society. Congratulations, graduates.
As this day marks for many of you the end of your formal education, it also marks the end of formal careers for some of your professors. Although they may have relinquished their classrooms, they will, however, continue their careers as scholars and valued associates of this university. The faculty, through the Academic Senate, customarily honors its retiring colleagues with the title Professor Emeritus. May I please introduce those individuals present on the platform from the College of Sciences. Their names are included in your program. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Colleagues, please rise and remain standing as I announce your names. Dr. Terrence Fry, Department of Biology. Dr. William Stump, Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. On behalf of your students and your colleagues, I congratulate you for your contributions to San Diego State University, and we extend our gratitude and our best wishes. Congratulations.
The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is bestowed upon those who have demonstrated an extraordinary knowledge of an academic field and a capacity for original, intensive research. The degree requires coursework equivalent to at least 3 years of full-time study, further years of research, and completion of a dissertation in a specialized field. Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. A complete listing can be found on page 11 of the University Commencement Program. Candidates and professors, please rise and walk to the podium as your names are called. Mark Christopher Rideout, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. Anka Segal. Katie Barrett, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. Forrest Rohr. Christopher Travis Cottage, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. Christopher Glebotsky. Shireen Durgard, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. Christopher Glebotsky. Kershuang Hong, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. William Stump. Scott Michael Robinson, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Biology, sponsored by Dr. Ralph Foyer. Guilin Erdogan, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. Douglas Grochern. Casey Larson, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. Douglas Grochern. Chang Mao Pan, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. Douglas Grochern. Zephan Speck, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. Douglas Grochern. Mark S. Gregerson, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. William Tong. Mario Navarro, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, sponsored by Dr. John Love. Araceli Gonzalez, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, sponsored by Dr. Robin Wiersing. Lori Beth Haas, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, sponsored by Dr. Claire Murphy. Eva Pirogovsky, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, sponsored by Dr. Paul Gilbert. Catherine Zai, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, sponsored by Dr. Mei Ye. Fionn Michelle Viodas, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, sponsored by Dr. Scott Rausch. Raymond Moberly, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Computational Science, sponsored by Dr. Michael O'Sullivan. Joris Bielan, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Computational Science, sponsored by Dr. Jose Castillo. David Torres Barba, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Computational Science, sponsored by Dr. Paul Paulini. Sarah Zarei, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Computational Science, sponsored by Dr. Peter Salomon. Francis Henry Bozelov, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology, sponsored by Dr. David Lipson. Hiroki Kawa, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology, sponsored by Dr. Walter Oshel. Tina Marie Yek, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology, sponsored by Dr. Walter Oshel. Jennifer Everts Linebeck, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Jessica Pearson. Michelle Maria Nolasco, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Ricardo Nemirovsky. George Franklin Sweeney, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Christopher Rasmussen. Megan Jean Warrow, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Christopher Rasmussen. Ian Michael Whitaker, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Susan Nickerson. John Michael Ziegry, candidate for Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics and Science Education, sponsored by Dr. Randolph Phillip. Mr. President, these candidates, having completed their doctoral studies, have been recommended by the Graduate Council to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
The Doctor of Philosophy is the highest earned academic degree awarded by universities in the United States. Our participation in this traditional hooding ceremony signifies the exceptional recognition given by the Academy of Higher Learning to students who have earned this degree. Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please hood our new colleagues. Congratulations, Doctors of Philosophy. Please be seated. Please be seated.
San Diego State University offers the master's degree in 76 different program areas, the arts, letters, and sciences, and in professional areas. These degrees are earned after at least 1 to 3 years of concentrated study and demonstrated mastery of an academic discipline, frequently culminating in a thesis. Candidates for the various master's degrees, please rise as your degree is called and remain standing. Master of Astronomy, Master of Biology, Master of Bioinformatics and Medical Informatics, Master of Chemistry, Master of Computational Science, Master of Computer Science, Master of Geological Sciences, Master of Homeland Security, Master of Mathematics, Master of Physics, Master of Psychology, Master of Regulatory Affairs, Master in Statistics, Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed the requirements for the master's degree. They have been recommended by the faculty and graduate council to receive their degrees as listed in the commencement program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated.
We will now proceed to the conferral of bachelor's degrees. Candidates for bachelor's degrees will be presented by Dean Malloy.
It is my pleasure to introduce the December, May, and summer session candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Sciences. Will all the candidates for bachelor's degree please rise? Thank you. Please be seated.
I am delighted to present those students whose academic achievements have earned them recognition for outstanding scholarship. Students graduating with extremely high GPAs, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, are listed in the university commencement program. You may also identify those graduates who have earned our highest academic honor, summa cum laude, by the gold honors braid worn over their robe. Will all students who are graduating with academic honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, please stand. Congratulations. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Elise Marie Carmona, who has earned the distinction of Outstanding Graduate in the College of Sciences. Elise actually began her involvement with San Diego State in the 7th grade as a Compact for Success student in the Sweetwater School District. Over the intervening years, she's developed into a mature and highly motivated student and has been conducting undergraduate research in Dr. Kelly Duran's microbial pathogenesis lab. During her undergraduate experience, Elise has given 13 poster or oral research presentations and is the author on a publication. Elise is the recipient of numerous academic honors, including the Minority Scholarship's Outstanding Microbiology Presentation Award, the President's Award at the Student Research Symposium, the Howell C. Superb Research Scholars Award, and the Sally Casanova Scholar Award. She is a Minority Access to Research Career Scholar, as well as a Compact for Success Scholar. Recently, President Hirschman invited Elise on a trip to Washington, D.C., where she spoke with public officials about her work and experiences at San Diego State. This fall, she will begin attending the PhD program in cell and molecular biology at Harvard University.
Now, members of the class of 2012, as chair of the University Senate, I congratulate you on your achievement. And President Hirschman, by action of the University Senate, the faculty approves and recommends awarding the degrees listed in the program. Now, all candidates for the bachelor's degree, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And with great pleasure, I present this diploma to symbolize the awarding of bachelor's degrees to the entire graduating class of the College of Sciences. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Hirschman, Provost Marlin, Dr. Snavely, Dean Malloy, and my most influential faculty member, Dr. Kelly Duran. On behalf of the class of 2012, I am proud to accept this diploma, and I bid a grateful farewell to San Diego State University. It is customary at this time for all bachelor's candidates to move their tassels from the right side to the left, symbolizing the moment of graduation. Thank you, and you stay classy, San Diego.
Please be seated. I think you can see why graduation is for me the best day of the year, a day of pride and celebration. I hope each of you will embrace the joy of this day and give thanks to those who have supported you. You've accomplished much, and we're proud of you. I wish for each graduate today what I wish for my own grown children. I hope that you'll continue to learn and to grow, that you'll embrace our noblest aspirations, that you'll experience joy, and that ultimately you'll develop to be the person you hope to be. I recognize that some of you may feel uncertainty at this point. This is perfectly natural and appropriate. I've been at a university as a student or faculty member for 66 semesters. Yes, I'm a 66 semester senior. And every day brings new and unexpected situations. I can, however, assure you that no matter what the twists and turns of the future, you are prepared. You've accomplished much here, and you have the capacity to learn and to grow and to meet challenges that we cannot even envision today. As your life and career develop, we hope you'll return often to your university, to your roots, to your home. We will most assuredly welcome you back. You graduate today with our affection and our respect. We're deeply honored to have shared a part of your life and grateful for the part that you've played in the life of this great university. Congratulations, graduates.
It is fitting at this time to pay tribute to the San Diego State University students who have put their educations on hold in order to serve the U.S. Armed Forces. We also want to thank the veterans who are here today for their service to our nation. Would you all please stand and be recognized? We thank them for their service and sacrifice. Thank you. And it is also fitting to remember our fellow faculty and students who have met untimely deaths during the past year and whose names appear on page 31 of the University Commencement program. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. Each year, the Alumni Association recognizes a full-time faculty member for extraordinary contributions to or on behalf of the university. With great pride, I announce that the recipient of the annual Alumni Association Award for Outstanding Faculty Contributions to the University from the College of Sciences is Dr. Forrest Rower. One of the finest college recognitions is to be selected from one school as the outstanding graduate. In turn, these students select who they consider to be their most influential faculty member in their academic career. So this is a reciprocal recognition and one that is greatly respected. Let me introduce you to these fine graduates and their selected faculty. Please rise and remain standing as I announce your names. Department of Astronomy, David Hymas and Dr. Paul Etzel. Department of Biology, Alexandria Maria Warnecke and Dr. Jeremy Long. Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Evan Harvey Darrell and Dr. Douglas Grochan. Department of Computer Science, Michio Wellington Oguri and Dr. Robert Edwards. Department of Geological Sciences, Jason Robert Purisek and Dr. Gary Gertie. Department of Mathematics and Statistics, John Luke Wenlovich and Dr. Peter Solomon. Department of Physics, Austin McKell Krishier and Dr. Friedlin Weber. Department of Psychology, Anna Michelle Marie McSorley and Dr. Vanessa McCarney. Thank you. I now introduce Robert Rains, who represents your SDSU Alumni Association.
On behalf of the more than 260,000 living alumni of San Diego State University, I welcome you now to the ranks of the university's alumni. We're pleased to honor you on your commencement day, and we want to remind you that the San Diego State Alumni Association will always be here for you. As you make your transition from this campus to the greater community, we hope you'll stay connected with San Diego State by joining your alumni association. And remember, wherever your success may lead you from here, you'll always be a part of the Aztec family, and an Aztec for life. Let us all stand now for the singing of the alma mater led by Tom Vendefredo. The words of our alma mater may be found on page 4 of the commencement program. Thank you.
Hail Montezuma, we with loyal hearts our homage pay, proud working and glorying in the spirit of the Aztec name. To thee, San Diego, and the fond traditions old and new, a tribute raise of lasting praise and steadfast faith. Hail Montezuma.
Please be seated. The President's Party will now depart. We would now like to recognize individually each of the graduates of the College of Sciences. Earning a college degree takes years of hard work, sacrifice, and dedication. Please join the graduates in sharing the joy of walking across the stage to pick up the recognition of that achievement. Out of respect for your fellow graduates and their families, please remain for the entire ceremony. It just takes approximately 1 hour. It will really only take an hour. Please stay. It's an important part of the celebration. It's my pleasure now to introduce Mr. Billy Fallon and Mr. Michael Rapp, who will introduce each of our graduates.
Will the candidates for the Master of Science and Master of Art degrees please approach the stage?
He's a sweater.
Shreyas Shah.
Abhinav Daman.
Naiha Bansa.
Sanja Nashkanap.
Varun Jaiswal.
Aditi Singh.
Kishore, ready.
Mahesh Guriadolu.
Shrutika Sutar.
Prashant Nadagod.
Sadhana Bora.
Anisha Santaram.
Prashant Govindraj.
Darshini Rathod.
Parita Shah.
Vinita Kondakar.
Melissa Mogadam.
Christopher Ward.
Daniel Bolton.
Shuti Parak.
Preeti Chowdhury.
Shamal Mati.
Sirisha Jonalagada.
Pritima Mukala.
Deepa Gopal.
Okay, hold on. Anjana Satamurti. Anjana Satamurti.
Ravali Yadavali.
Lantian Guy.
Changwen Ching.
Zarana Patel.
Hetang Shah.
Sarin Sa.
Anirudh Garg.
Sarab Makicha.
Nile Jani.
Shandana Solapu. Hold on. Shandana Surlapu.
Sri Tulasi Pedola.
Vinay Kumar Poliseti. Vinay Kumar Poliseti. Vinay Kumar Polasetti.
Raki Harkawat.
Haral Patel.
Rohit Gupta.
Tushar Nimbalkar. Tushar Nimbalkar.
Mirza Beg.
Prashan Dishit.
Davinder Makar.
Tejprit Sempla.
Rima Shah.
Sonia Patel.
Devan Patel.
Smita More.
Shashin Patel.
Park Patel.
Vivek Shah.
Sahita Kunaparetti.
Rajkumar Tolisimani.
Satya Narayan. That's what you want? Yes. Okay. Satya Narayan. Satya Narayan.
Sunil Ramachandra.
Arvid Karmanam. Karnam. Say last name. Arvind Karnam. Arvind Karnam. Arvind Karnam. Atul Belun.
Adarsh Joshi.
Belun. Belum. Belud. Yeah. Atul Belud. Yeah. Atal Belud.
Chandra Gopalaya.
Arvind Morwell. Morwell. That's yours. Arvind Morwell.
Manoj Raskar.
Saitanya Dorstiel.
Honey Walia.
Komarigi. Komarigiti. Say it again. First name and then last name. Sunanda Komaragiri.
Sukhdeep Kar.
Shatura Etugi.
Earning the Master's Award for Academic Excellence in Mathematics Education, Emily Catherine Deshawn.
Claire Beck. Philip Diwa. Geraldine Oreo. Geraldine Oreo.
Melissa Oates.
Geraldine Oreo. Fiona.
Kate Lamons.
Fiona Cockram Nguyen.
Jacob Mraz.
Olivia Bustamante.
Ian Smith.
Laura Shelley.
Enrique Gracian.
Marisa Crowder.
Kristen Bright.
Megan McDonald.
Sandra Sanchez.
Hemerick. Thank you. Sarah Hemerick.
Brian Mills.
Congratulations. Danita Wines.
Lindsay Shamp.
Martin Del Campo. Miguel Martin Del Campo. Miguel Martin Del Campo.
David New.
How do you say your last name? It's Marcucci. Yeah, or Marcucci. Marcucci. You want the middle name too? You're the only one. Perfect. Marcucci. Joseph Anthony Marcucci.
The lone graduate with the Master in Statistics, Pratik Relay.
Master in Biology, Joshua Rambo.
Jillian Halter.
Ilham Niley.
Dawn Van Dieren.
Cam or Com? Com? Nicholas Com. What do you want? What do you go by? Is that what you want? I'll say Com. Nicholas Cam. Courtney Nugent Cavaco.
Francis McQueen.
Courtney Nugent Cavaco.
Bertrand Clark Austin.
Perfect. Wesley Barry Burford. Wesley Barry Burford.
Lauren Aguado.
Eleanor Wilson Williams. Want all three? Eleanor Wilson Williams.
Maria Barbara Giljurgen.
Stephen Davies Jr.
Xiao Xiao Li.
Nupura Hirvi.
Balaji Sundararaman.
Farhana Barmare. I got it. Farhana Barmare.
Mallory Hinks.
Teresa Andrus.
Lena Vanderstap.
Is there a thing for it? I forgot it at the chair. It's Department of Geological Sciences. So Shane Peterson, Department of Geological Sciences? Correct. The master's? Yes. Master's in Geological Sciences? Yes. Master's in Geological Sciences. Shane Peterson.
Cheryl Johnson.
Daniel Pelican.
Rodney Hubsher.
Didik Buluwade. Regulatory Affairs, Rand Jaden.
Robert Wahyu Widodo.
Master in Regulatory Affairs, Rand Jaden.
Bethany Goodrich.
Candice Montagna Durenz.
Faith Palayo Du.
Jason Allen Kramer.
William Patrick O'Connell.
Renee Allegro.
Earning a master in bioinformatics and medical informatics, Donna Bell Roberts.
Matthew Munoz.
Vinit Kumar.
Master in Homeland Security. Samantha Wilson. Evelyn Vasquez.
Stacy Goto.
Evelyn Vasquez. Patrice Madrid.
Samantha Barlow.
Patrice Madrid.
Jessica Vogt.
Brandy Marie Clemstein. I'll say this one. Brandy Marie Clemstein.
Mindy Chittister White.
Camille Santos.
Emily Serclay.
Jessica Hillesheim.
Alberto Rodriguez.
Marilu Ramirez.
Ian O'Keefe.
John Williams.
Abdiaziz Shirey.
Judith Torres.
Earning a master in radiological health physics, Megan Graveno.
John Pavlika.
Kimberly D. Alston.
Angelo Bergamo.
Kristen Nelson.
Kevin Kobelnicki.
Andrew Hoy. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please approach the stage?
Perfect. Do you not have cards?
No, she's got them. Who's Mark Wright?
this isn't it.
Last name is J-A-I.
Fill one of us out.
I don't know. David Hymas? David Hymas.
We're the red dots. I know where they are. Good, how are you? Yeah. All these people staring at you. You're like, I just want to go get a drink.
The outstanding graduate for the Department of Astronomy and his most influential faculty member, Dr. Paul Etzel, David Hymas.
Alexandria Warnicki. All worried about, I don't say him, I don't think. Outstanding graduate for the Department of Biology and her most influential faculty member, Dr. Jeremy Long. Alexandria Warnicki.
The outstanding graduate for the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and his most influential faculty member, Dr. Douglas Grochin, Evan Darrow.
Outstanding graduate for the Department of Computer Science and her most influential faculty member, Dr. Robert Edwards. Michiru Wellington Oguri.
Jason Parizek.
John Wayne Lovich. Nope. Outstanding graduate for the Department of Mathematics and Statistics and his most influential faculty member, Dr. Peter Solomon. John Wayne Lovich.
The outstanding graduate for the Department of Physics and his most influential faculty member, Dr. Fridolin Weber, Austin Crucier.
Outstanding graduate for the Department of Psychology and her most influential faculty member, Dr. Vanessa Malcarney. Anna Michelle McSorley.
From the Department of Astronomy, Stephen Hastings.
Emily Joe Martin.
Michael Santa Claus Brady.
Department of Physics, Matthew John Lunati.
Jason Robert Jones.
Nicholas Patrick Daly.
Quentin Mabanta.
Jose Rivera.
Heath Kirkwood.
Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Claudia De Vera.
Amanda Settle.
Stephanie Herman.
Kayla Mason.
Caitlin Hill.
Tekle Metuko.
Daniel Munch.
With distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry, Alexandra Marie Mendoza.
Gregory Pettis.
Brian Campana.
James Owen Clemens.
Jonathan Mohat.
Hassan Gela Hussein.
James Lovelace.
Wazim Ghazala. Wazim Ghazala. Oops, I'm sorry. Distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry. Wasim Ghazala.
Aaron Ray Israel.
Noel? Yeah. Joseph Noel.
And Trong Pham.
Distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry. Morel Horton. Maurice Horton.
Tiffany Franco.
Francine Magdaleno.
Kylene Monsalud.
Mahoso Tosi.
Kenisha Marie Shipley.
Victoria. Eric Victoria.
Derek France.
Karen Nguyen.
Carmen Moe.
Jody Dip.
With distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry, Greg Solis.
Lauren Peterson.
Geraldine Polito.
Matt England.
Daryl Hawks.
Sean Thomas Pavlovsky.
With distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry, Brittany Rosentrader.
Distinction in the major of chemistry and biochemistry. Ashley Cheeks Warren.
From the Department of Biology, having completed an honors thesis, Esteban Vasquez Hidalgo.
Lisa Schnur.
Jennifer Nicole Drivick.
Jennifer Kelleher Venegas.
Faith Hannelore Delino.
Trevino. Katie Trevino.
Miranda Brett.
Carrie Elkins.
Ellen Whitty.
Philip Webster.
Raul Ramos.
Shane Kurakawa.
Nadelko and Cannon.
Michael Abraham.
Harris Masood.
Christina Lever.
Samuel Rusum.
Aubrey Lauren Seaver.
Arisa Gonzalez.
Danikin Orendane.
David Valdez.
Jamie Ferguson.
Natisha Edom.
Matthew Lovelace.
Completing an honors thesis in biology, Kevin Walsh.
Christina McCowan.
Caroline Island.
Jimmy Rabers.
Christina Marie Koppenrath.
Jenna Marie Hayward.
Hanson Ewerts.
Rachel Lipumano.
With distinction in biology and chemistry, Valerie Lee.
With a distinction in biology, Kelsey Javalet.
Philip Hitchcock.
Sun Young Han.
Martha Naomi King.
Jessica Looney.
Nicole Simonetti.
Melody Woodward.
Evan Lerman.
Luis Baez.
Stephen Kleppen.
Adam Contreras.
Kayla Muth.
Jumeng Jensen.
Jan Flores.
Amy Misuk Pak.
Andrea Soriano.
Eileen Bautista.
Kristen Imata.
To win Tran.
Tuan Fan.
Tammy Tran.
Non Nam.
Laura Wallace.
Francois Fournier.
Kyle Van Meter.
Matthew Blaisdell.
Margaret Elizabeth McQueen.
Annalise Greenberg.
Nathan Boleen.
Kyle Moranton.
Kristen Cassidy.
Veronica Flores.
Alexandra Lutz.
Catalina Alzate.
Loren Thomas.
Tina Tran.
Stacy Hopgood.
Dylan John Howarth.
John Cyrus Flores.
Rebecca Karina Alfaro.
Alice Liu.
Charles Sanchez.
Lachien Liu.
Alyssa Gabrielle Delayana Vergara.
Amy Lynn Fain.
Seema Shashank Patel.
Karina Senya Trujillo.
Elizabeth Caldwell.
Daniela Galley.
Jessica Barba.
Alfonso Mello. Alfonso Mello. Alfonso Mello.
Adrian Chris Rafael Santos.
Bryant Esquejo.
Tasneem Kasamali.
Karina Parra. Karina Parra. What do you want? Karina Parra.
Kristen Danielle Hunt.
Irfan Janjua.
Andy Prades Jr.
Dalia Ruiz.
Yanis Zapata.
Zachary Stolp.
Maximilian Ziem Raymer.
Ready? Do your thing. Darren Lewis.
Zachary Berenger Scott.
Keep this. Kelly Kivlahan.
Alyssa Christine Meister.
Sogol Chantier.
Ali Bartholomew.
Kathleen Elizabeth Wallach.
Lucy Ormachea.
Travis Rollison.
Brianna Lyles.
Nargis Baraksay.
James Spediacci.
Julian Spediacci.
Omid Mushtagi.
Tram Bao Lee.
David Wynn.
Jenna Elise Frazier.
Ariel Mia Portera.
Maji Gulam.
Sarah Albiati.
Joshua Lee Espinoza.
Keith Westerman.
Timothy Christopher Ligo Twanson.
Caleb Christopher McCann.
Travis Mohite Jr. the third Esquire. Travis Mohite Jr. the third Esquire.
Taylor Ann Stuckey.
Caitlin Xiaoping O'Brien. Caitlin Xiaoping O'Brien.
Lena Kama.
Dina Yakub.
Sarmad Habib.
Shay Grenier.
Timothy Van Fan.
Andrew Farah.
Jessica Renaro.
Nikki Allen.
Julie Cheransuk.
Ivan Cruz.
Alex Salo.
Brittany Carlson.
Stacy Spencer.
Samantha Anderson.
Sarah Ross Phelps.
Kyle Grant.
Shonda Antoinette Juarez.
Haley Ridenauer. Haley Ridenauer.
Casey Houston.
Kalechi Andudokum.
Annabelle Burnaby.
Heather McDonald.
Jason Goodrow.
Grady Gastelum.
Adrian Montano Peach.
One at all? Carlos Gabriel Ruiz Olvera. Carlos Gabriel Ruiz Olvera.
Member of the University Honors Program, James Thomas Parker.
Danielle Bear.
Matthew Brett Chadsey.
Christine Jillian Oribello Day. Christine Jillian Oribello Day. Environmental Sciences Program. Christine Jillian Oribello Day.
Chantal Mary Evas.
Dana George.
Sydney Toureau.
Rebecca Ann Zimmer.
Representing the Department of Geological Sciences, the recipient of the Outstanding Senior Thesis Presentation Award in the Department of Geological Sciences, Krishanga Groover.
Michael Verrier.
Anayeli Picasso.
Taylor Carrasco.
James Brandon Lee.
Becky Biagini.
Emily Marie Allen.
Caitlin Wessel.
Leah Kerrigan.
Rachel Eartham.
Robert Donahue.
Jamie Purcell. Jamie Purcell.
Eric Christopher Haker.
Eddie Roa. Department of Computer Science. Eddie Roa.
James Lee Weibel.
Michael Stacy. Michael Stacy.
Gustavo Garcia.
Hudson. Brian Hudson.
Paul Walters.
Rice? Yes, Chris S.W. Rice? Yes. Chris S.W. Rice.
Anthony Leon Bracken.
Alfke? Kyle Everett Alfke. Kyle Everett Alfke.
David Pruksukarn.
Sebastian Delta.
Adon Moreno.
John Dunn Evans Jr. John Dunn Evans Jr.
Dustin Tyler Paltz.
Brandon Scott Miller.
Jessica Daniels.
Kelly Zabonic.
Araya Roller.
Wager Jack Wager.
Christopher Lamaster.
Ryan Lamatau.
Bao Tan.
Andre Hernandez.
Atia Shami.
Kwa Pham.
Alex Padilla.
Joanna Nelson.
Nicholas Turner.
Chad Jacopelli.
Gregory White.
Jordan Helzer.
Landon Lunsford.
Brian Romine.
Brian Deep.
Kang Pham.
Jimmy Lee.
Thank you. Arthur Medina.
Halford Amana.
Michael Arevalo.
Issa Jamil.
Joshua Baker.
Barry Norton.
De La Cruz Malasig. Edsel De La Cruz Malasig. Edsel De La Cruz Malasig.
From the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, the award for academic excellence in statistics, Benjamin Gilbert Asleason.
Award for academic excellence in mathematics education, magna cum laude, Narmeen Hamawandi.
The award for academic excellence in mathematics and magna cum laude, Diana Dimitri Fan Lee.
Sierra Gould.
Christopher Joseph Canini.
Lopetal Robles. Rolando Lopetal Robles. Rolando Lopetal Robles.
David Unatoa Fai.
Say it for me. Miranda Hess. Hess? Yes. Perfect. Miranda Hess. Thank you.
Kara Novakowski.
Jennifer Thomas.
Megan Jennings.
Jordy Porter. Madison Jordy Porter.
Roger Fountain.
Caleb Brookfield.
Jeff Attle.
Zachary Michael Friedman. Zachary Michael Friedman.
Andre Williams.
Shane Michael Sanchez.
Paul Impostado.
Samantha Bosch.
Sam Dobbs.
Vanessa Medina.
Summa cum laude, Tan Tui Kao.
Marcelo Sevilla.
From the Department of Mathematics and Computational Science, David Kyle.
Rodrigo Hernandez.
Jorge Fregoso.
Valerie Roeder.
Ray Leo Canto.
Athra Abdul Hussein.
Marianne Kayabyab.
Griselda Torres Aceves. Griselda Torres Aceves.
Griselda Torres Aceves.
Tran Nok Trin.
Olga Leanne.
Mariana Salas Lizaraga.
Victor Robles.
Kaylee Sue Neal.
Ben Knock. I'll make it that right. Stacy Ben Knock.
Krista Mueller.
Antoinette Rosacker.
Tayun Lu.
Babota Jordan. Nicole Marie Babauta Jordan.
Nicole Marie Babauta Jordan.
Noel Alabachar Armasachu.
Jacqueline Agundes.
Carlos Flores.
David Winter Jr.
Ernesto Garcia.
Alana Rochelle Brooks.
Department of Psychology. Alana Rochelle Brooks.
Laura Martinez.
Shay Moeen.
Jerry Liu.
Nope. Joyce 2. Oh, that's yours. Cum laude distinction in what major?
Distinction in the major of psychology, cum laude. Joyce 2.
Anna Chen.
Marcello Mundo.
Marcello Mundo.
Bianca Eloy.
Robert Cook.
Angela Jo McGrath.
Alexandra Lynn McCarthy.
Krista Noel Sutera.
Benjamin Bobbitt.
Layla Sharabianlu.
McInerney.
Ashley Nicole McInerney.
Lillian Perez.
Priscilla Casares.
Julie Moravich.
Annalie Rain Hirschman. You're summa cum laude?
Summa cum laude, Annalie Rain Hirschman.
Benjamin Swift.
Amy Thomas.
Jessica Aguirre.
Meriden Mohammed.
Celine Silva.
Carolina Gonzalez Navarro.
Carolina Gonzalez Navarro.
Sarah Audra Macapagal.
Jeanette G. Erlando.
Vanity Hernandez.
Maria Luz Uriarte.
Marissa Treadwell.
Anamar Alvarez.
Araceli Ramos.
Elizabeth Rodriguez Garcia.
Laura Aldaco.
Maria Gallego.
William McLaughlin Hardy.
Cassie Marie Morrison.
Lisa Janis.
Tyler McGill.
Sean DeBakis.
Garbowski. I said it wrong all these years. Summa cum laude, Angela Garbowski.
Jessica Lenahan.
Joanna Estrada.
Allison Summers.
Brittany Nation.
Casey Snodgrass.
Piper? Robert Piper.
Heather Dotter.
Diana Tolley.
Maybell Gallardo.
Misty Wokady.
Aubrey Plodnick.
Lisa Renee Pavlik.
Charles Toe.
Thank you. Jennifer Day.
Zyra Ruby Lopez.
Alden David Medina. Alden David Medina.
Lydia Garcia Torres.
Rosa Zambrano.
Summa cum laude honors thesis, Rebecca Macias.
Mirna Lopez.
Yvonne Torres.
Christine Norris.
Mami Yamazaki.
Naranjo. Laura Naranjo.
Brittany Taylor.
Claudia Santana. Magna cum laude. Magna cum laude. Claudia Santana.
Ruth Cuevas.
Marla Cano.
Sergio Diaz.
Erica Mungeon.
Ashley Lynn Sutton.
Ina Eel.
Magna cum laude, Taylor White.
Sean Kerr.
Alessandro Porcella.
Pastor Herrera.
Cheryl Lancaster.
Alexandra Napolitano.
Olivia Knight.
Robert Allen Pringle Jr. Robert Allen Pringle Jr.
Kirill Solochenko.
Megan Grace Corner.
Philip Ray Cablar Naval.
Jessica Sanchez.
Yoko Wakamatsu.
Alicia Echeverria.
Bianca Ann Ajova Dinero.
Christabel Santillion.
Amanda Lau.
Alexis Angelello.
Janet Nunez.
Joseph White.
Angela Pick-Yin Chum.
Tracy Linnea Walker.
Mark Lancetta.
Jane Paula Chrysostomo Twazin.
Cindy Marie Ramos Oreas.
Mahfouzal Hawk.
Fatima Duran.
Jacqueline Ray Jurek.
Jessica Saldana.
Jessica Arias Zapata.
Sabrina Deeb.
Say it for me. Ingville Jensen.
Ingville Jensen.
Christina Constant.
Andrea Andrade.
Daniel Mendoza.
Karen Bird.
Kyung Fa Moon.
Catherine Anna Slipson.
Vivian Monroy.
Emily Wilmshin.
Stephanie Meza.
Ashley Fierro.
Samantha Wirt.
Amanda Pina.
Paul Rodriguez.
Valerie Slagle.
Nadine Frederick Baruti.
Kristen Schopel.
Ryan Landstedt.
Christopher Barkus.
Cameron Cherry.
Jessica Marie de la Garza.
Jack Lynn Elizabeth Freiberger.
Peter Lopez Perez.
Cynthia Moreno Jordan.
Crystal Carrillo.
Zoraida Delgado.
Caitlin Cole.
Caitlin Gail Boyd.
Lauren Deutsch.
Cassie Blair.
Chitra Anwar.
Gregory Brown.
Summa cum laude, Holly Bayshore.
Jessica Alvarez.
Alyssa Beth Allen.
Kristen Purcell.
Casey Beatty.
Brianne Lee Smith.
Dul Neal.
Neil Palmer.
Magna cum laude, Shannon Wellico.
Karen Kirby.
Solomon Bautista.
Alan Wynn.
Elizabeth Lara.
Kelly Faxon.
George Shishos.
Wesley Eiter.
Juliana Marie Ferguson.
Samantha Marie Anson.
Tanya Cintron.
Flor Liliana Diaz.
Melina Ojeda.
Lupe Harrow.
Anna Maria Sardina.
Anna Maria Sardina.
Holly Michelle Jones.
Distinction in the Department of Psychology, cum laude, Caitlin Webb.
Distinction in the Department of Psychology, Lindsay Marie Jones.
Elizabeth Noel Kernodle.
Melinda Lacey.
Devin Delaney Peterson.
Taylor Hayes.
Gina and Michelle Arjurake.
Julianne Misdary.
Christine Hansen.
Candace Lynn Davis.
Paul Wheeler.
Michael O'Hara Kelly.
Chelsea Fenton.
Jamie Hendry.
Sean Patrick Landholt.
Sean Patrick Landholt.
Alexandra Fox Rodriguez.
Nathaniel Allison.
Michelle Aguilar.
Cecile Frene Gerbiel.
Karina Marisol Montoya.
Richard Kalenka.
John Gallion.
Lauren Cannon, and your cum laude.
Cum laude, Lauren Cannon.
Erica Lauren Bernhard with highest distinction.
Mariel Vasquez.
Emily Sandal.
Kelly Bronstein.
Stephanie Renee DeWant.
Claudia Moreno.
Michelle Marabella.
Joel Mar Ludicky.
Daryl Jean Krieger.
Selena Rochelle Martinez.
Ariel Scharf.
Rachel Anna Hubka.
Rachel Anna Hubka.
Allison Phillips.
Jasmine Hahn.
Gail Westmoreland.
Jamie Dumoit.
Carolee Hammer.
Laura Lamar.
Stephanie Ortiz.
Say it for me. Guerra.
Monique Guerra.
Paul Drivas.
Karina Villario Medved. Karina Villario Medved.
Karina Villario Medved.
Andrew Toledo.
Daniel Lawhead.
Angel R. Valadez.
Kevin Osberg. Yes.
Cum laude, Kevin Ostberg.
Rachel Ashley Bielek.
Valerie Loray.
Amanda Martin.
Valley Disharoon.
Valley Disharoon.
Roxanne Fuentes.
Danielle Atkinson.
Danielle Atkinson.
Magna cum laude, James Anthony Horn, Jr.
Naomi Mezzacapa. All right. I met you before, huh? Serena Naomi Mezzacapa.
Serena Naomi Mezzacapa.
Jiva Lucia Gilliland.
Hilbert.
Kirsten Ray Hilbert.
Charissa Obidos.
Christine Joy Passes. Christine Joy Passes.
Christine Joy Passes.
Christina Caballero.
Madeline.
Sean Nadalin.
Amanda Ortega.
Reba Palacio. Ada Reba Palacio.
Ada Riva Palacio.
Kim Newman.
Jenna Mitchell.
Derek Holcomb.
Sean Michael Alexander.
Sean Michael Alexander.
Christian Resneet Castillo.
Cum laude, Jennifer Young.
Janaya Mitchell.
Brianna Wietrado.
Naguse Seleshi.
Jessica Leahy.
Kristen McManus.
Christina Vega.
Norma Ines Ortiz.
Heather Dunlap.
Nicole Elaine Hinson.
Cum laude, Jasmine and Zogas.
Cum laude, Jasmine Ann Zogas.
Melinda Jean Straub.
Victoria Ann Tomic.
Victoria Ann Tomic.
Christine Panaccio.
David Polniak.
Magna cum laude, Berkeley Jensen.
Magna cum laude, Karina Victorino.
Summa cum laude, senior honors thesis supervised by Dr. Lynn Shore and Dr. Lisa Kath. Recipient of Service to the Department Award, John Andrew Galletta.
Cum laude, Lynn Arsenal.
Michael Patrick Sullivan.
Anna Guadarrama.
Juliana Cabrera.
Matt Kawahara.
Stacy Davis.
Veronica Marie Coroto.
Cynthia Maricela Ramirez.
Angelique Valdivia.
Brittany Lewars.
Katrina Marie Wilkes.
Alex Lopez.
Megan Gray.
McKenna Marie Rucci.
Nicole Christine Roscoe.
Jesse Kingdon.
Sandra Dowd.
Cum laude, Tawny Vargas.
Jessica Harbor.
Brianna Smith.
Anise Cassandras Russell.
Alex Saldana.
Melissa Christine Sachikoja? Sachiko.
Melissa Christine Sachiko.
Courtney Young.
Emma Peck.
Amanda Bender.
Jennifer Garcia.
Amanda Barcena.
Rosanna Jones.
Catherine Ann Butler.
Daniela Noemi Duenas.
Christina Hernandez.
Aguilar Vasquez.
Sandra Lizeth Aguilar Vasquez.
Mario Cesar Sanchez.
Laura Elizabeth Robles.
Fermin Gonzalez.
Andrea Michelle Wilson.
Fermin Gonzalez.
Alessandro Ramirez Ruiz.
Daniela Orozco.
Ana Toscano.
Solis. Tanya Solis.
Tanya Solis.
Anna Martinez.
Morgan Kate Santiago.
Morgan Kate Santiago.
Ayala Brody.
Ngozi Ofedu.
Daniela Esparza, cum laude.
Araceli Lessa.
Jessica Moreno, cum laude.
Diesel. Okay, Courtney Diesel.
Courtney Diesel.
Christine Pham.
Lelicia Henderson.
Maricela Alamillo.
Adelita Ochoa.
Adriana Maldonado.
Joanna Elizabeth Serignana.
Joanna Lisbeth Serignana.
Denise Rubio Aguilar.
Roman.
Daniela Roman.
Ebony Martin.
Isabel Rico.
Bachelor's in Psychology with emphasis in both human and animal behavior. Isabel Rico.
Rebecca Schwambach.
Lauren Waltermeyer.
Ray Sowers.
Elisa Datcher.
Mary Elizabeth Machado.
April Hernandez.
Logan Fennessy.
Juliana Tedesco.
Erica Gallardo.
Summa cum laude? Christine Resney? Christine Resney, summa cum laude.
Summa cum laude, Christine Resney.
Kelsey Lizay.
Rachel Fisk.
Charlene Megan Davis.
Rebecca Colker.
Jennifer Megan Lind.
Sergio Soto.
Miriam Cervantes.
How are you?
Cum laude, Heather Lorraine McDonald.
Christopher Stephen Limon Hernandez.
Carolina Lopez.
Katie Johnston.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Carrie Askin.
Timothy Irving.
Leticia Hernandez.
Allison Blacout.
Tori Bradley.
Emily Colette Taylor.
Christina Galvan.
Marcia Elizabeth Powell.
Magna cum laude, Crystal Salo.
Gina Kamisha.
Rosemary Mesa.
Cum laude, Rosemary Mesa.
Danverilyn Castillo Marshall.
Amanda Chichester.
Candace Klein.
Brittany Russin.
Cecilia Hollis.
Ion Yusuf.
Aaron Osborne.
Michael James De La Garza.
Rainier Anticara.
Jessica Guido.
Christina Romero, magna cum laude.
Lorena Rivas.
Lena Penn.
Nicole Gabriel.
Maria Lucille Eloren.
Mara Lee Acosta.
Michael Murray.
Crystal Gaza.
James Looney.
Kimberly Cook.
Caitlin Yancey.
Samantha Matthews.
Rochelle Angel.
Alejandra Morlet.
Say it for me.
Honors thesis, magna cum laude, Ryan Cardinale.
Ariana Stickle.
Carla Jessica Sandoval.
Christina Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Sarah Robinson.
Bridget Robinson.
Janice Gentry.
Sammy Rabi Kudmani. Sammy Rabi Kudmani. Sammy Rabi Kudmani.
Maria E. Miramontes, magna cum laude.
Vanessa Gonzalez. Jorge Luna.
Vinay Martinez Estrada.
Cum laude, Leah Farrell.
Enrique Rodriguez.
Leah Rogers.
Melanie Faye Amaker.
Elaine Joy Revelosa. Elaine Joy Revelosa Farenas.
Paolo G. Anaciete. In environmental science, watershed science, magna cum laude, Luis de la Torre.
Well, congratulations to all of our graduates. Great job. You really achieved a lot of things. We're very impressed and pleased to see your achievements. These commencement exercises are now concluded. After the recessional of the platform party, marshals will lead members of the College of Sciences class of 2012 as you recess from the area. All of you who are guests of the graduates, please exit through the top where you came in. This will allow the graduates to easily get out of their seats. Graduates, please stay in your seats until the marshal requests that you rise and recess, and then you'll recess by the doors in which you came from. Congratulations to all of you.